Yeah, it's really trying to push down here, but I'd be really hesitant with all the resistance that it has. But if it's going to go, it's going to go, and you got to be quick. But this could all just be consolidating and then shoot up, or we could really get a break going this way. It's going to be one or the other. There's a lot of tension going on, so it's going to be something.
I just love how you put that. It's gonna go one way or the other.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
That's all we like to speak here is facts. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably going to push up, but
I think it's gonna break up almost.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm getting ready for it to go up because I'd like to get in early, but
Yeah, it's the only shitty thing about the 1 minute sometimes is it likes to test like wick out quite a bit sometimes, and I don't usually, I don't know, trade that much.
yeah, that's why I really wait for it to move on the 1 minute. Because, I mean, if it moves on the 1 minute, you switch over to 5 minutes, really, it's moving pretty good. But, yeah, this looks like this consolidation, on the 1 minute, it's just pretty much textbook to shoot up. But
yeah.
Where do you have your resistance?
what's that?
Where do you have your resistance
Well,
on this?
so I have it set right here, but I mean, now it could really be adjusted. Probably here would be more accurate.
Yeah.
What would I be looking at right now? Or even, yeah, somewhere in there. That's good. So it's at 25,364. Man, it really wants to go, but
Let's go.
yeah, let's see something. You just got to be ready. So
Finger on the
everybody
trigger.
be ready for whatever could happen. Yeah, this could just be getting worked up right here just to drop again, Big push up. You got two big candles closed out, and now this is starting to exhaust. So, I mean, it could very well do the opposite. You get a drop here, I mean, I'm on my 1 minute on my phone, and then on here I have it on the 5 minute.
Don't you have a bunch of screens?
Yeah, I do, but I have Zoom up on. No, I have my laptop, and then I have another screen.
Oh, okay.
And then I just use my phone, but I have Zoom up on this one. When I'm trading, yeah, I'll have both my screens going.
Oh yeah, it's actually funny. I got two 27-inch screens and then my laptop. But the laptop, the only time I ever open the thing is when I am on these Zoom calls, like ever. I think this laptop's been open 5 times maybe.
Yeah, so this is starting to look pretty good.
Yeah, that 5 minutes starting to curl over. RSI. 15's overbought. 30.
Yeah, we might be looking at a sell. Something. If it really turns right here, I'd be looking for an entry somewhere in this area. Oh, here we go. You just got to be careful. It's not going to stop right here. There's still a lot going on right in this area. So really probably want it to pass up here. And then we'd be convinced that it's really going, and I might take something.
Yeah, we should do this more often. I like it.
Yeah, man, it's good so that we can all I'd like to get more people too, so we can all bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I like it.
That's the best way to do it. Like I said earlier, man, that's how I trade my wife, because sometimes she'll catch me when you go down the rabbit hole, man, and you just start thinking get distracted. Where's
Yeah.
Derek?
Derek,
Is he on here?
Texas. Just kidding. I don't think he's on here.
No.
Oh yeah, it's testing everywhere.
He's got a little raccoon to take care of.
That's wild for me. Oh,
Oh,
freaking
look,
fine.
almost faked us out.
That had a good energy. I'm taking it.
You like that right there? You took that trade or what?
Yeah, just 0.01 though. See, and then I don't know, for me now what I do is I keep my on my phone I have my closeout screen, and then on my computer I'll keep what's it called? My FX choice window open.
Yep.
And then as soon as it gets to a certain distance up, I'll drag my stop loss into profit. And then if it's really not doing what I like, I'll close it out with my phone. I don't know. But it's seeming to work. Good. Oh, earlier I've only lost 2 losses today, and one of them was because I accidentally hit sell instead of buy. That was a piss off.
That'll do it, man.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I've done that like twice in a row. I'm like, buy, and I click sell. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like maybe I should stop trading right now. Call it a day. Yeah, I've had some moments like that. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, Kyle. We'll see. There we go.
See, I just did it. That when I told you I took the trade, I
Yeah.
fucking hit sell. It's only 0.01 though. That's why I'm
Yeah.
trading.
And I mean,
Well,
there's a good shot it'll
To
go
be
down.
honest with you, man, it's kind of hard. It's kind of rejecting this spot really hard. I mean, I don't know, man. This could be exhausting to come down. It's fucking all over the place, but
That's funny. I seen it. It was in the negative and it was above my entry, and I was like, "What is going on here?" And that makes a lot of sense.
so now that it's playing around in this area right here, you can almost treat this as a little support just because there's so much going on here. So many wicks are touching this area. I would almost just now that's going to be strictly based off momentum. It's really got to be cruising because all this going on. But you'll really know if it's going to go or not. But there's a lot of tension in that area, so you could get a burst of momentum. But you got to be careful for a fake out. Just a thought.
Yeah, there it goes.
There we go. I like that.
Here we go.
I'm not
Blue,
gonna
blue,
fight
blue.
anyone. Come on.
Too bad I'm gonna sell.
Push.
Don't.
But with all this tension pushing upwards, if it does reject, it's going to come down hard.
Yeah, normally I would just close out right away, but it's sticking around.
Yeah, there it goes, bro. It does not know where it wants to go. I like it for a sell in this area, though.
That'd be sweet if it went into a sell.
Yeah, it'd work out well for you.
Yeah, get the whole movement.
Yeah, see, it kind of hit a wall right here where I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, POC is also right there now too. So
Yeah. So that's going to be a interesting area. But that's why you wouldn't. I had my screen ready. I was actually getting ready to fire away at a sell, but that's the reason I didn't. I was waiting for it to get past this area, and that's why.
Wow. Whoa.
Either way it goes, I'm ready. What is it? Okay. There you go, Kyle.
Oh, I didn't take it fast enough.
still Not liking it anyway.
This is insane, though. There's going to be something coming out of this with all this tension, this wicks going everywhere. There's going to be something to come out of it.
It's gonna be a decent dump either way.
Yeah, something's going to happen, and I'm ready for it either way it goes. It just sucks in the afternoon because I'm not really paying that much attention to session volume. But honestly, if it does sell, it's probably safe to say where it's going.
I just watched the previous structure.
Yeah.
It respects it still.
Mm-hmm. Oops. As soon as we decide to get on a Zoom, it kind of stopped right before we were getting on a Zoom.
It knows.
Oh man, I was tearing it up. It was very clean. All this.
Yeah, lots of really long wicks right now.
Yeah, I don't like
Isn't
that.
that like indecisiveness in the market?
Yeah. Yep. I stay away from it.
Yeah, it's pushing.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. See what it does right here.
Oh, there's a new ceiling.
It's creeping up.
Yeah, that level it just kissed would be perfect for a triple top. So if it breaks any higher, it's going, I think.
Yep. Kyle, did you stay in that trade
Which one?
that you placed right here?
The sell.
No, the buy?
I'm still in that sell, yeah. The buy, no, it came down and wicked me out that first climb up here.
I'm
Pretty
still
good.
in on a buy.
25
So.
pips.
Plus,
This would be
regardless,
the real test, though, right up here.
what's that?
This is going to be the real test.
Yeah. It's a big area.
5 minute just closed up there.
Wow.
Yep. Perfect triple top for my sell.
Yep. That's nice
Or
looking.
fat breakout.
Yeah, something's happening.
Yeah, one of the two.
Something's happening. Let's see it.
I don't know. Do you guys use the investing.com at all?
No.
Man, I honestly, no, I don't really use anything.
Just tells you every single indicator all at once.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, instead of looking at a bunch of different indicators, it tells you, like, right now it's saying strong buy on the minute, the 5, 15, all say strong buy.
Oh,
For
Huh.
moving averages, technical indicators, everything.
wow.
It tells you everything, yeah. I love
Is
it.
that on investing.com?
Yeah.
I've checked that out.
But typically when there's you're talking about the triple top, that would mean that this would then push it down?
Yeah.
Or it would break it?
Well, I do either, but a triple top is generally when it breaks downwards now, right?
Yeah.
So it'll
Okay.
hit the same level 3 times pretty
Yeah.
well perfectly and then
Yeah.
come down.
Big rejection.
Oh, thanks for the link there, Kyle.
Yeah, I just posted that, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's right for the Dow Jones and everything. So I usually keep that on, I don't know, one of my monitors at all times. And before I take a position, I'll double click the 1 minute, or I'll quickly check the 1 minute and the 5 minute, and just to see if it's in my favor. Like right now it's saying a strong buy and it's testing those high levels, right? So the 1, the 5, the 15 are all saying strong buys. So, it's just an additional confirmation for a buy.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna break.
There it is. It's almost like a rocket going off.
Moving too slow for me.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah, sometimes it just tapers through that zone and then takes off.
mhm.
It said, hell no.
Yeah.
I just took profit, so I got out
Nice.
$11. Not bad.
Hey, there it is, man.
It's all the little bit that all adds up. So
Hey, that's true, man. I stopped looking at the money value. Like
mhm.
that's what really changed things for me too.
Huge. That's huge.
Just look at the pips.
Yeah, I just try to, I try to perfect my entry points and just, yeah, hit these bigger moves now. But yeah, just stop looking at the money.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Because once you get that, you gain more control over your emotions, and then it's a game changer from there.
Well, I guess you'd be like more focused on like the move itself, not like the value of the move, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it changed everything for me, man.
I bet. Well, you can
Oh,
tell. You can tell.
it was quickly like, man, I need to get out of work. I don't want to work anymore. And so you just try to put up bigger numbers and, it'd burn you every time.
Mhm.
I think it's going to go up.
I think this is a little bit of like a pullback, and then it's going to shoot up again.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to start to get back on track. I mean, there's a lot going on right here.
A lot of downward stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. That we haven't seen movement like that since the beginning of COVID. That's just a huge drop. I mean, it didn't nearly drop as big, but I mean, I'm just saying so straight down.
Because I was at work, and then I checked my phone, and I was like, "Holy, wow!"
Yeah.
I didn't check my phone for it. It was like maybe 2 or 3 hours, and I checked it. I was like, oh, wow. Everything just like sell. Just pretty much all downward momentum, like everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of push going up. I think this is probably just pullback.
Yeah, that minute's exhausting pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jeez.
Kind of leveled out so far compared to like the previous like POC and that all that history before.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna go up, man. That's a lot of momentum to just shoot up. I'd be confident in breaking this, maybe placing a move for a buy and sitting in it.
Kyle, are you still in your cell or did you get out?
No, I closed it. Usually if I know something like that, I'll close it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, especially when you're looking for a breakout, right? Like you're expecting it to move fast. So
Yeah.
it's, you know, you want to get out of it right away. Especially when it broke our initial zone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like it's almost trading in kind of like a bigger zone, eh? Kind of like, there's kind of like a bigger zone like within the zone, eh? Kind of like.
Oh, that's all this is, man. Like, take a look at your, I don't know, I've got this all mapped out in the 4 hour, the 1 hour,
Yeah.
30 minute, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all working in different zones, right? Like right now, we're still technically in a downtrend on the, you know, bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly.
We've broken the uptrend from the last couple weeks, and we're testing some zones over the last month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just closed on the 5 anyway.
Do you guys recommend drinking and trading?
I'm guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Sometimes I do
Yeah.
better when I'm drinking because I'm just like, yeah.
I don't get sloshed.
No,
and-
no.
and I mean, I definitely drink a beer and get a little buzz. Yeah, it does help me think better though. Sometimes clear, sometimes not.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get wasted and start trading. That would be really
Yeah, it'd be
dangerous.
wake up.
Probably
and you-
really funny for like a YouTube channel though, but
Yeah,
Drunken trading with Patrick. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
we could do it on demo, but like pretend that it's real.
Yeah, there we go.
Just don't tell anybody it's on demo, and then we'll like watch and we'll be like, oh my God.
There'd definitely be an audience for that.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, it's just slowed down like way too much for me
Yeah.
at this point. I do still think, I mean, after all this, you only got to expect it's going to go back up eventually.
Was there something major that happened today that I missed that pushed it down so far?
I don't really know.
It was like implications of the second wave of coronavirus.
That's what I assumed that, it had to do with, but that was huge. I really was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the day, I was looking for it to climb.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, there we go. Some life.
You think you guys are going to set up a buy for a potential buy for like when London opens or anything in case it does take off?
No, just trade breakouts.
Yeah, nah. There's just no telling how far this is going to pull back. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this could very well come all the way down, or it could pull back. And so I don't like when it's moving this slow. Makes me think too hard.
So yeah, if you go into your investing.com and I don't know whatever time frames you usually like you can click on your minute and your 5 minute and your 15. It'll give you an idea of where all your indicators are at, but it shows you ADX, your MACD, your stock, RSI, every.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I'm just looking at it now. That's
As soon as you clicked out, it went crazy. Just a sec.
Because I'm looking at it, but I don't see any indicators or anything.
I can share mine if you want.
No, we want Kyle to. Oh, see Kyle. Because he knows his way around there. He can show us.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta pull up mine. Yeah, go for it.
Share screen.
Monitor 2 or whatever it is.
Oh, look at the strong style.
I don't know which monitor you need to see. There we go. We got too many of them.
Well, that was good. I caught that.
One second there. Just doing something weird about my privacy.
Are you on a Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, click like the gear and then like the unlock symbol, and then it allows you to share with Zoom. And
Okay.
Patrick, did you get in on the buy?
No, I'm just watching. I'm watching it close. No, I didn't get anything yet though. Yeah, it's moving too slow for me. I'm not gonna get in on anything.
Working.
We can see part of your MetaTrader and then maybe a spreadsheet and a calculator.
Okay, one sec. You see this?
Yeah, your MT4.
Yep.
There you go, it's investing.com.
Yeah, no, I just click my 1 minute or whatever
Technical
for entries.
analysis.
But it tells you absolutely everything, your moving averages, like all of them. Like everything you could possibly know, your pivot points, it tells you RSI, stocks, it tells you everything you could possibly know or need to know, right? And it's all just plain as day. Instead of looking at every single one of these indicators
Yeah,
and
Wow.
deciding if it's a buy or sell or whatever, right?
that's really handy.
Yeah, I love it. And then on my screen, I only run the stocks RSI, and that's
Yeah.
it for my 2 screens or whatever. But yeah, no, I love it. And
Now,
then
you don't have a different, like mine looks totally different than yours. Do you pay for this or did you sign up for it maybe?
yeah, I'm paying for it.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say mine looks totally different.
Well, mine looks the same as his, and yeah,
Hey guys, I gotta run.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
sounds good, man.
ready. Later, Patrick. Thanks again.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, no problem. We'll do this again soon.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, take care.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Later.
thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, no problem.
Everyone else there, what?
Well, I just saved that as a bookmark, investing.com.
Yeah, I have it all pinned to the top here. Like everything you could possibly need.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
This
I
is
did that.
business.com. This has like every company that's in US30. Look at every single one of them is tanking.
Wow. That
Yeah.
would probably explain why the Dow Jones tanked. Yeah. Well, if you have like all the people that make up the Dow Jones tanking, it makes sense it tanked.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
maybe pop that link in the Slack chat too there for the CNN one?
Yeah, I'll do all of them.
Okay, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, I do follow a lot of news. Usually I just have the alerts set to my phone, and the only thing that I follow is the US30 or the Dow, right?
Mhm.
So the only notifications I ever see are for that indice, right?
Yeah,
Just because I don't care about anything else.
yeah, exactly.
But I don't know how do you change screens?
Just go stop share and then click the button and then it'll go. So if you click stop share and then go back into share again and then you'll click whatever screen you want to share. It'll go maybe screen 3. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I know this is madness. Yeah, see, I map most of my stuff on the 1 minute, and this is the 5. And then I got a big old map on the 30 and 4 hour.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of stuff going on there.
Oh yeah, man, I have like severe ADHD, so it's like, I don't know, this is all fine for me.
That's crazy. That's awesome though.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Hey Kyle, that Excel spreadsheet that you had open, do you know where we could get that or access that?
It's in the chat.
Oh, is it in the resources?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Mine's set up totally differently. I changed it, but it's the basic layout is really good.
Okay.
Just give me 1 sec. I'll share it. Yeah, it's brutal. I just took, I don't know, too many fuck ups the last 20 minutes. Yeah, like when it's moving this slowly, I don't like trading at all because it just wicks you out and then goes the other way, right? Like especially on my minute. The 5-minute breakouts are a bit more powerful, but it takes forever for them to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I usually trade the minute because you can,
Quick in and out.
well, yeah, like all these little boxes are all 1 minute positions for potential breakouts, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you look over on the 5, like right here, I could, where there's usually 1 5-minute position you can take 5 or 10 single minute ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it's moving this slowly, it's difficult.
I gotta go. Nice to see you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, sounds good. You too.
Yeah, can I?
This more.
Yeah, you too. Oh, you're gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, well, it broke that,
Mm-hmm.
the triple top for sure. So it'd be nice to see it keep going.
I'm in on a buy. I got in at 25.40. 25.40. Yeah, 407.
Oh, 30 minutes about to close. So we'll see some movement here.
Yeah, should be. Should have just closed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, like 10 seconds ago. I noticed the markets get pretty spicy too at midnight my time Pacific when London opens.
Yeah, London Open's good.
Yeah, I'm usually up like midnight till 1 a.m. and it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, even like last night, I was just trading with the trends like last night and it worked out well. Yeah.
No, good.
Well, then like the one night there, I was up till like 1 a.m. and then I hopped on at Tim. I slept for 3 hours. Hopped on at Tim Trades and Manny at 4 a.m. my time.
Is Tim Trades with IM?
Yeah, he's with Manny. They're on at 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern time. So on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So
Huh. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I haven't looked into I have IM up here, but I've never even used it. Like I have no idea.
yeah,
But I should start using it since I pay for it.
no, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I want to start. Well, because Manny's got this whole series that I want to start going through myself. It's like some boot camp or something. So I want to start going through all those videos.
Yeah, yeah.
But even like right now, like I'm starting to learn session volume and like figure it out and try it out for myself. So, which I'm really liking so far. So it's just more like because I've been reading through that session volume book like once or twice now, and then started reading it again, sitting with like Candlestick Bible, and then I've read that like 4 times and starting to like all click like really well. So
No, it's good.
yeah, and then I planned on printing up some of the like say you got like a bearish engulfing candle or something. I want to print some stuff up, and then I can kind of lay it on my desk, like just as like a reference, like a quick reference.
Yeah, little cheat sheets they call them.
Yeah, pretty much. And then get one of those mats that you can like pick up and it's like clear so you can see through, and then that way you can just have it as like as like a little reference guide. So
Yeah, no doubt. I have them all printed off, but I
good, yeah.
don't use them. I always forget about them.
Yeah. No, like I'm just like if they're in front of me, then I just take a quick glance. It's like okay, and then make the move, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, this is very slow.
They call it El Choppy Market.
Yeah.
El Choppy.
Yeah, it's gross.
This is why I want to trade New York during the day, but not yet.
I don't know, man. London's crazy. And it doesn't get like, I feel like New York's super slow from like 6 to like 10 a.m.
Yeah. Well, my problem is I'm either at work during New York, and then I ideally want to be sleeping when London opens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm at work when New York opens, pretty much like the whole time I'm at work, and then by the time London opened here, it's like midnight, and then I gotta wake up at 5:30 for work, and then hopefully hop on Omar's calls in the morning. I'll catch like 45 minutes out of that, and then kind of go from there. But
Oh, starting to move.
yeah, well, the last couple nights it's been like 3-4 hours sleep, so the last like 2-3 nights.
Yeah, it's brutal. Why? Just because kids are up.
I don't have kids. I'm just like,
It's for you. Why are you not sleeping?
I'm just like trading, and well, besides work and everything else, it's just like crazy.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Between work, sleep, trading, learning, it's like holy shit. I couldn't even imagine having kids and trying to like learn this and then work at the same time. Like
Well,
kudos
it's
to you
like
guys. Kudos to you guys too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a gift and a curse. Because I don't have work. There's no work like at all where I'm at. So
You're in GP, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just ruined my progress the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's bouncing off that resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Playing hard to get.
Ranging right at POC from the 31st.
Do you ever trade from say like the support to the resistance, or like resistance to support, or like breakouts only?
Breakouts only.
Yeah, breakouts only. Yeah.
It's hard, man. Like,
I've caught a few, but I find it difficult to like say you catch it from like the top of the resistance to like the bottom of the supporter, like vice versa, right? So, but it's a little less unpredictable too at the same time, right? So,
yeah, like what I'll do though is like see how I have it all mapped out on my 5-minute.
yeah.
Like if it's right here,
Mm-hmm.
I can go and take a look. Where's a good example? So like right here, see how I have it all boxed off?
Yeah.
On the 5-minute, it's pretty clear we're in a big downtrend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take a position. Like for me, I won't take an entry like a sell right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people will be like, oh, support and resistance on the downtrend. So they'll take a sell right here and then just put their stop loss on the other side of breakout, right?
Yeah.
But for me, what I'll do is I'll box off. Like I could box off right here, right? For the minute.
Yeah.
This outer box is more of the 5-minute breakout, right?
Yeah.
But within here, if I'm looking to go with trend, I'll just wait for it to consolidate in the minute and then take my sell entry, right? And then I'll.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, so I will do it, but I'm still technically trading a breakout because it's breaking out of my minute.
Breaking
right?
out your 1 minute to the 5 minute, right?
Yeah, like see, this is a 5 minute consolidation,
Yeah.
but I could have taken a couple positions here, right?
Before the
Before anyone else would in the 5 minute, and you can make the same amount of money with just depending on your lot size, right? But it's definitely trying to come up. That's what I watch too, is sometimes it'll reverse on you. So like I'll watch investing.com and everything is still saying buy. Stoch RSI 14 is saying sell, but everything else is saying strong buy in the 5 minutes. So
Well, it's also kind of cool too. It gives you pairs too, but I'm more focused on like US30. But yeah,
oh yeah, it gives you, so if you have a watch list,
yeah,
you can type it all in here and follow it, right? So then you can watch your main, but you can also still see what your other currency pairs are doing.
yeah. It's cool how it says like strong buy and just like regular buy and then like strong buy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I love it. It tells you, right? Like, if you just want an idea of what's going on overall, you just look at the summary, right? And the
Like one
summary
glance.
says buy,
Yeah.
everything saying strong buy. So, then obviously you look for your buy positions. This
Well,
is what
it must save you a lot of time too. And then instead of looking at all your indicators and everything, it's like boom, buy. Okay.
well,
If
that's
it's
the thing with
green,
the
it's like
indicators.
go. Yeah.
That's the thing with the indicators too, though, is you still have to decide, if it looks like a buy or a sell, right? Sometimes, which indicators you're talking about. But
Yeah.
like it tells you your Fibonacci levels and fucking tells you everything. Your pivot points, they're close, like everything. It's insane. Like, I don't know. I just like using pretty much no indicators and just running on that. Just look at the summary. It says strong buy, look for a buy.
Yeah. Well, there's no need to even really run your indicators, really.
Well, hardly. I don't really run any anyways. I only have my Stoch RSI and my session volume, but those are more to tell you levels, not so much indicate.
Are you running open range too, or not yet? Or yeah,
This is wedging pretty nicely. Open range, yeah.
are you running
I've
that?
been on that hard.
Yeah, I'm still kind of figuring that out myself. Kind of open
Easy,
range.
man. It's just this breakout.
Yeah.
Just tells you your first breakout and like an important level of the day. That's all. Like this is
Okay.
this is it right here in my open range.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then it's just showing a breakout or the important breakout.
Well, the idea is it gives you levels to base off like right away early in the day, right? So like right here, for instance, where was it?
As like a support or resistance.
Well, yeah, it's a critical range. Like I haven't even looked into it as much as I should have, but like right here, see this little circle?
Yeah.
Like that's my first breakout. So this 15-minute, this right here is the first 15-minute opening range, right?
Okay.
So it's your high and low for the first 15 minutes of the day, right?
Might be a stupid question, but what are those two like white dots?
The white dots are the first candle of the day.
Oh, okay, gotcha. For that day. Okay.
First main candle or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then like there's a whole bunch of different settings. I like mine on the 15 because you're supposedly you should have an idea of the direction by the 15, right?
Yeah. Instead of like 60 minutes.
If it breaks low, then it's going to be a bullish or a bearish day. If it breaks high, then you're looking, bullish, right? So you can break when it breaks out of the 15, that first 15 you can buy, and generally it keeps going, right? Or it'll go quite far and test and then come back, right?
So you can kind of gauge that off the first candle and where it goes, say within like the first hour, for example.
Yeah, like there's a 60-minute and all that other stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like I just like the third or the 15.
Well, I learned something new. That's cool.
You can do a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can go 60 as well if I want, and it'll pop up there eventually. See, so there's my 60-minute range.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think that like it'll decide where it's going in that first,
First bit. First
little bit,
forward.
right? So this is where my sell entry was,
Yeah.
and then I got out at like 100 points, but it ended up moving 1,600 points, right?
Like total over the course of the day.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. It was or 1,800. There's the biggest, but I had a position right there, and it never touched the position.
Yeah.
Same thing with up here, right? Here, just one sec.
hmm That is so neat.
I don't like the 60-minute or 60-minute, but even still, like, if I did if I would have taken a position here, that's that 15-minute breakout right there, right? And that's the 60.
Yeah.
So I have levels at the 60. So if I would have taken a buy and did a trailing stop, then it could have
No,
gone
so
up there and
let me
so
get it right. So like a trailing stop pretty much just like follows like behind it as it moves like with it, right?
yeah. So if you have like a 40-point trailing stop, if it
Yeah.
moves 200 points and then comes back 40, it'll stop you out.
Yeah, it'll knock you out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, all right, guys, I gotta head out now, but thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you.
It's kind of late where you're at, so
Pretty shitty time to be trading right now, anyways. But it's good to look and bullshit in it.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, good call, guys. Good call. Ty and Kyle, thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, no worries. Absolutely, that's what we're all here for. So
All right.
Have a good one, guys. Talk to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
See
later.
who else is on here still.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, I like it, right? So my initial, like I've been trying it out and like taking positions
Yeah.
right at the beginning of the day, right? So this is my 15-minute marker here. I don't know why. I still have
With like a 0.01, say at like the beginning, and then just let it ride.
whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, for me right now, it's just 0.01s. I'm just looking for, to end the day in profit and a good win rate.
Totally. Yeah.
Right. That's all I'm looking for right now. So yeah, like right here, I took a buy right here, right? So it'll range, it'll come down, come up, and it might consolidate in that area. But once it does the initial break, usually it doesn't come back, right? See how it came up and it tested?
Yeah.
Usually you do your stop loss at break even or just put below.
Yeah.
Right? See, what I did is I moved my, I'm still pretty new to it. So I did move my stop loss to this range.
Yeah.
And it came and tested and broke, right?
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But if you would have, the idea with it is you take a position, you leave it, and you just leave it for a while, right? Until you get a decent amount, a couple hundred points or whatever, right? But like right here, for instance, if I would have left that in, it would be at 266 points right now.
Or pips. Yeah.
I say points. I don't know.
Yeah. Pips.
Yeah, whatever. Right. So 268 if I would have left it in, but instead I got 30 or 48 or something. Right. Same thing with yesterday. If I would have left it in at break even at break even, it didn't touch that range again. Period for the day. Right. And with how volatile stuff is, I don't know. It doesn't usually go back to that area.
So that's pretty much like an automatic win, pretty much.
Well, generally speaking, it doesn't come back, right? And then if it does come back and you have like a break even, well, whatever, you're not losing.
Exactly. Broke even.
If it goes 200 points, 300 points, like boom, there you go. Within 20 minutes that day, you got your first trade, and you just ride it out, right?
Yeah.
That's why you do like a trailing stop, or like you look at your screen and it says, oh, $20. And you're like, oh, okay, I like that. So next time it moves to 35.40, you just bring your stop loss up, and then, there you go.
Do you mainly trade off like your phone when you're like punching stuff in, or will you go on like MetaTrader on like your desktop and then like?
So it's pretty nuts, man. I got a crazy setup. So I got my entries and my positions on my phone.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more precise on your phone, I find.
Totally.
So I watch everything on my phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I take my entries like right now. Like this one trade just made back all the fucking money that I lost in the last 20 minutes. It's been such a crazy ranging market. I'm just debating on if I want to close this out or not. But see, instead of closing it out, just bring your stop loss up
Yeah.
and you know, you'd be laughing. But like what I would do is normally bring my stop loss up to like right here, you know, because I'm considering closing it out right now. So bring your stop loss up right here. If it pulls back and then launches again, fucking fantastic. But if it doesn't,
You're still in profit.
well, I'm still, you know, killing it.
Yeah, that's sick.
So where am I at? I just gotta do some math here.
Now, I don't think I've ever set up like a trailing stop on my phone. Like I've set like a regular stop
You
loss,
can't do it
but
on your phone.
what's that?
You can't do it on your phone.
I didn't think so. So yeah, that's why. But you
Yeah.
can do it on MetaTrader, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take my positions and do my monitoring on here. But I'll go to my here just one sec.
Yeah, totally.
Do it right here actually. So my other screen has this going on, right? So I also have another account with another like a MT5 account, it's a
Yeah.
smaller account.
Mhm.
But with this one, like I'll drag my stop loss up to whatever, right?
Yeah.
This is weird for me to look at because it's so big. I usually have it minimized on another screen.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you can do that. And I'll drag my stop loss accordingly on that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely there.
Yeah. Now, do you have your MetaTrader tied into your Trading View or no?
Huh? My MetaTrader?
Yeah. Is
Trader?
it like?
No,
Is it,
I didn't know if you could or not.
I don't think you can. Yeah. So. Oh, so did you just add like a little text thing and you put SL so that way it's kind of like a reference for yourself so you know where like your stop loss is?
Yeah, I'll drag it around and do
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, geez, I don't think I've seen that before. I was like, kind of like,
like right now, I haven't set it. I usually, if I'm in a more of a longer term position, then sure. But
yeah.
like right now, I got to buy in at,
Mhm.
so that's there. And then wherever my stop loss is, say I ended up putting it here, let's say. Well, then I have an idea of what's going on, right?
Oh, yeah. All these reference points. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha. That's cool. No, I'm picking up all these little tips and tricks, so I really appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
it picks up again. I should have closed that out.
it's just cool to see like what other people are doing and kind of what like they do and how you can kind of like not necessarily like everybody's stuff's gonna like work for you, but it's cool when you can take like bits and pieces and kind of morph it together, you know, to kind of like make it your own. So
Yeah, no, absolutely.
and just kind of like seeing like what what works for like other people and like what doesn't, and
Yeah.
that's sweet.
See, so like another example right now is right now I'm considering closing it, right? But I go over to myinvesting.com, still says strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, buy, you know. So it's still telling me everything is still indicating buy, right? So like even further, why close it out, right?
It's
Considering it.
it's just
So
kissing
again,
the POC on the 30-minute.
yeah, my only issue is right now it'll take, if I do close it out, then it'll give me over and above what I lost in the last hour because I took some trades I didn't mean to, and then I took that sell that I didn't mean to, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, do you close it out or yeah, I like to look at that. Usually I have my other screen going.
Mm-hmm. I got three. Well, I got three screens myself. It's pretty handy having the screens.
Yeah, I like it. It is super handy. Yeah, because usually like this will be, I don't know, this will be on my right screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then my like it's fucking madness. I don't even know how to explain it, what I have going on.
That's awesome.
But I have so much going on at all times.
And how long have you been trading now, Kyle?
2 months, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm only like a month and a bit myself, so I'm like a month and a half. So pretty crazy what you can learn in literally like that amount of time.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Oh, like honestly, like I don't even think you're gonna be going back to work. Honestly, you'd be doing this. There's no point.
Yeah, we'll see. Hard to say, man.
All in due time, though. Like really, like even if it took you like 6 months, it'd be pretty crazy once you master it and kind of like get like a consistent rhythm going, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of finding your stride, right?
No,
like-
absolutely, man. Hardest part for me right now is just like not working, right? I haven't worked in months.
Yeah.
So right now I'll just drag this up. So at the very least I'll be break even.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me. This is moving weird.
Do you have 2 accounts then? Yeah.
Yeah. I have one other account, like one that's at like $1,000 and then one that's at like 500 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep my like accounts low
Mm-hmm.
just for the like mental sake.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense.
Because once you have a bunch of money in there, it's just too easy to just start leveraging super high and all that other shit, right?
Well, yeah. Well, because like your margin then goes through the roof, right? Or the
Well,
more
yeah.
you account, the more your margin goes up, right? The more like bigger lots that you can like use.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause it's like I was on demo myself and I was fooling around with like a 0.5 and I was like, holy crap. I was just kind of testing things out and I was like, holy crap, that's gonna get pretty nuts pretty quick.
Oh, and it is, yeah. That's why you try to get a disconnect from that, right?
Yeah, totally.
Because right now I'm at 0.8 or 0.08, sorry.
Yeah, I'm trading like 0.02, 0.03. I'm like in there. So
Yeah, no, it's good to keep it minimized as much as you can, just because it does get crazy super fast.
well, especially too, if like even if you're on like a 0.05 and you catch a decent breakout, like it's not bad.
Oh yeah, well look at Patrick, right? I
Yeah,
know, like it's they're moving 10 pips.
he's been
And
trading what like he's been what like a 0.12 or a 0.14, like not much really.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
But his demo account when he's trading at 16 or whatever,
yeah,
that's insane.
that is. Well, if you catch a drop and you're like, yeah, $1,400 or whatever in one move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally like printing money almost. Well, it is.
Motherfucker. See, this trade was at $70. Now it's at 10. And it's about to take profit or stop loss.
What's your stop loss at? 25.
25 for 55. So it'll be 15 pips or points or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really paid it. I just call it points because it's like the actual points on the screen, right? Because I've never messed around with currency pairs. So I've never I don't know what the conversions are and all that other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah, like I was at work and then I was watching it move and I was like, oh my God, it'd be such a good day to be home.
No, for sure.
Because there's a point, it was like 3 or 4 hours and I checked my phone and all I saw was like I'm like, oh man.
Ah,
Couple days, it's like should have called in sick.
yeah. I don't know. At least you're making money consistently.
Yeah, for sure.
Son of a bitch, that just closed me out. I was up over, what was I at?
You're at like,
70.
yeah, you're like 70, $75.
Yeah. Should have closed it. Because I took a couple of shitty trades and then I was negative 34 or something. So that would have brought me back up to back where I was.
Hey, just a quick question for you guys. Do you guys mark up your quarter points as well?
I don't.
I don't myself.
That's
I know.
just
Yeah.
that's the
I know.
Patrick Cameron thing.
I haven't even looked into quarter points. I don't even know what they are.
So what he does is he marks up his quarter points 200, 250, 500, 750 to the thousands. And the biggest moves come out of those quarter points.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, even whole numbers, right?
So that's what he was telling me. He goes, what I do is I really pay attention to those quarter points, and you'll get the big long moves if usually the long breakouts come out of those quarter points.
Now, are you talking like the quarter points for like price? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
Like
talking,
250,
so yeah,
250, 500, 750, like
yeah,
that.
yeah, gotcha, yeah. Oh, so does he put like a horizontal line and then put it like all across his trading view or something?
Yeah. And then he'll mark up his support and resistance. Usually he'll put it right through the entire support and resistance for some odd reason. I don't know why he does that, but I mean, he's the man. Fuck, he's banking.
That Omar? Yeah.
What's that?
Are you talking Omar or Patrick or?
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick's fire on US30, dude.
He's killing it with that session volume too, and that's kind of like what I'm learning even myself right now. I'm kind of learning session volume. So
What is a session volume?
session volume is like these bars here on Kyle's screen here, where you have price and do you see on Kyle's screen there how you have those blue and yellow bars?
Yeah. On the left there, the blue and gold.
Yeah, so that's session volume.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Okay.
So basically how it works is, like, I don't know, this is my alert. So that would be like my support line, support and resistance, right?
Yeah.
And same with this. So your point of control is the red line. That's where price has been. Sorry, I just got trades going and shit. I'm not paying attention.
All good.
Because that just kicked me out and then just skyrocketed. But anyways, yeah, so your support and resistance, like this is your main structure for your where you have like fair market value, right? So like in this zone is current fair market value, right? And then this red line here is your POC, which is your point of control, which is like the main price, basically the average of this area, right? So for it to break out here, like it takes a bit. See how it was respecting? Test, break. It was respecting this perfectly, right? And this does change throughout the day because it moves. Like if we have a big, huge break and it comes up here and consolidates, then that structure will move up and change, right? And then you have new support and resistance.
Right.
I'll show you here. But we usually follow, one sec. It respects the 30-minute really, really well. Right? So you got support and resistance right here and right here. So see how it tested the resistance down here?
Mm-hmm.
So same thing, you would put your adjust your support and resistance levels there. So if I was trading, this is each session is 1 day, right? So when you have your day, like your end of day. Sorry, I'm fucking looking at this trade at the same time. So yeah,
No
so every
worries.
single one of these is 1 day, right? So when you have your day break for US30 every day, there's a new session, you know, after lunch or after the break, right? So this is your session. So it's 24-hour day, right? And this will move. So like POC was here, and then it jumped out, broke out of its resistance, its support and resistance lines, and then consolidated here, created a fair market value, and then did the same thing here, 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 and then liked this spot and tested low, but came back, right? So right now, like we're going back up to test yesterday's POC. And once it tests yesterday's POC, if it goes above, then it's likely going to start, you know, want to go test high. And if it comes back down, then it's going to want to come back and retest low, right? So it's like another indicator, right? It's the same thing with right here. So this is yesterday's, or the day before. It says on the bottom, the 9th.
Uh-huh.
Volume for the 9th and all that other stuff, right? So you do the same thing throughout the day. It would respect these zones, and once it breaks them, and like I said, they do change throughout the day. But say this breaks high. Say this breaks high. Well, then it's going to want to go up and test previous structure, right? So we're right here right now. The next respected zone would be like right now. See it right here? It just broke the zone. This is fair market value. So every time it jumps to another structure, generally speaking, right? So this previous structure, but it wants to jump to, you know, zones of value. So keep moving accordingly, right? So it's testing this zone right now, this support, as you can see, our line. So if I
Right.
hit that support line or that resistance line right there, once it breaks, it'll come back and test it and then continue on. And then it'll want to go and test this one. And then it might consolidate, right? Because that's your support and resistance. And then it might want to, where are we here? So like right now, it's respecting this zone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is yesterday's structure for support and resistance. But it's also like you're at your POC, but it's at previous structure resistance line. So once it breaks, well, then it's going to want to continue up, right? I don't know. There's better ways of explaining it for sure. I haven't even gone through the whole book, but that's essentially the basics of how it works. And
That's
then all
pretty
the other
cool.
stuff here is my what's it called? Open range.
Yeah.
Right here, I would have traded, you know, my, what would this be, 15-minute high or low?
Yeah.
I traded the break. Well, then I would have got, you know, 243 points. And then,
Hey, look who showed.
who's here? Oh, Derek. What's up, bud? And then if, you know, I do another break, so say I'm in a position back here for my 15-minute or my 15-minute break, and then up here it breaks high again, well, then I can just take another position or leave the existing position and keep riding. And then, you know, consult, break high again and do it again. So 759 points. There's the session volume guy. Ask fucking Derek. He'll explain it very good.
That session volume master.
Yeah.
He knows it like inside and out, like the back of his freaking hand.
You on right now, Derek?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's check you out. Let's do your screen.
Oh.
I'm not at the computer. I'm on my phone, actually.
Well, what the heck?
I had a hellacious headache. Fell asleep. I literally just like woke up.
You screaming raccoon fucking woke you up or what?
No, I just literally come home and my head was pounding. Just
Brutal.
cut, grinding, and welding all day, and then got home and
Give
told
yourself
her,
arc flash or what?
"Huh?
So did you give yourself arc flash?
No, I just was grinding all day on shit. And I guess my head was killing me, so I come home and laid down.